Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daily English Talk. I am so glad you joined me today. Learning a new language isn't about studying grammar books for hours every single day. It's about building a steady habit. Just 15 minutes of active listening a day can completely transform how comfortable you feel speaking English. Today, we are going to talk about something everyone experiences: building small habits that change your daily life, along with practical ways to improve your English naturally. As we talk today, I will highlight some useful vocabulary words and phrases. Don't worry about memorizing everything right away. Just relax, listen, and let your brain get used to the rhythm of natural English. Grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's begin. The power of small habits. Let's start with a simple question. Have you ever tried to make a big change in your life, only to give up after a few days? We have all done it. Maybe you decided to exercise for 2 hours every day, or read an entire book in a weekend. At first, you feel super motivated. But after a few days, you feel exhausted and you stop entirely. There is a famous concept called atomic habits. The idea is very simple. Small, 1% improvements made every day compound into massive results over time. Think of it like planting a seed. If you plant a seed today, you won't see a tree tomorrow. You might not even see a tiny green stem for a week. But if you water it regularly, growth is happening underneath the soil long before you can see it. Learning English works the exact same way. Spending 10 to 15 minutes every day listening to a podcast, writing a short journal entry, or repeating phrases out loud is far more effective than studying for 6 hours once a week. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Vocabulary breakdown. Before we move on to our next topic, let's look at 3 useful English expressions we just used. First, to give up. This is a phrasal verb that means to stop trying or to surrender. For example, even when English grammar gets difficult, don't give up. Second, consistency. Consistency means doing something repeatedly over a period of time in a similar way. It's about showing up regularly, even when you don't feel like it. Third, compound effect. This phrase refers to how small actions, repeated over time, add up to produce a huge result. Notice how natural these words sound in everyday conversation. Try saying them out loud right now, wherever you are. Give up. Consistency. Compound effect. Great job! Practical daily routine for language learners. Now, how can you build a 15-minute English routine into your real life? Here is a simple, stress-free formula you can follow starting today. Step 1. The morning warm-up, 3 minutes. When you wake up, change your phone's language setting to English if you haven't already. Spend 3 minutes reading a short news article, a quote, or checking an English social media page. This signals to your brain that it's time to think in English. Step 2. Passive listening, 7 minutes. During your commute, while making breakfast, or while doing chores, Listen to English audio. It could be this channel, a podcast, or an audiobook. You don't need to understand every single word. The goal here is immersion. Getting comfortable with the speed, tone, and pronunciation. Step 3. Active speaking or writing. 5 minutes. Before you sleep, spend 5 minutes describing your day in English. You can write it in a small notebook or simply talk out loud to yourself in your room. Describe what you ate, who you spoke to, or how you felt today. If you don't know a word, don't panic. Describe it using words you do know, or look it up later. This builds your ability to think on your feet in English. Overcoming the fear of making mistakes. There is one big obstacle that stops many people from becoming fluent: the fear of making mistakes. I want to remind you of something important. Mistakes are not proof that you are bad at English. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Native speakers make grammar mistakes all the time. When you speak to someone in English, they are not grading your grammar. They are listening to your message. They want to connect with you. Every time you make a mistake and correct yourself, your brain creates a new neural path. You are literally growing stronger in your language ability every time you trip up and keep going. Be gentle with yourself. Celebrate small wins. Did you understand a sentence today that you couldn't understand last month? That is progress. To finish today's lesson, here is a small challenge for you. In the comment section below, write one small habit you want to build this week. It could be listening to English for 10 minutes or learning 2 new words daily. Writing it down makes you much more likely to stick to it. If you found today's talk helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to Daily English Talk for your daily dose of practice. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.